KOGI Principles presents The Council. Please be advised that The Council is an immersive audio experience based on the written novel, The Council. Be advised, certain sounds may seem to be coming from the sides or behind you. Not to worry, it's all a part of the immersive experience. Listener's discretion is advised as this content contains certain adult language and mature themes. Be advised and enjoy. Previously on The Council,
Vanessa.
Good morning, Mother. How are you this wonderful morning?
You like all this yelling in the morning?
Eddie, if you don't hurry up.
Now get going. You got about 30 minutes before the bus gets here.
With 5 minutes to spare, ladies and gentlemen, she's ready to go.
All right, Dad, that's enough. We gotta go to school.
You have a great day today.
What is being Black?
As Americans, what are the great foundational principles that we should keep?
I feel like I don't measure up to being Black.
What is America to you?
What is Black? What is being Black? I have surmised that Black people exist in these separate worlds, navigating the complicatedness of acceptance.
Your next 4 creative writing assignments will be centered around the thought depicting your great America.
Hey, Nessa, you home?
Yeah, I'm in the living room.
What you doing in here?
Nothing. I was just putting back Dad's book that I borrowed on his nerd wall.
That's nice.
Have you ever looked at it?
Nah, me and books don't mix like that.
It's cray he values this as one of his most prized possessions.
What, so does that kick you out of the top 5?
Ha ha ha. But for real, he got so many random genres from 1985 almanacs to the new age self-help books. He's got DIY books for plumbing, George Orwell, study Bibles, and some scientific theory books.
Who knows? Maybe he's actually preparing for Jeopardy. Like Mom says, he's full of useless facts.
Then he would respond to you with, "Life's best secrets are kept in books. No harm in learning them." I like the Black history section though. There's so much we've done, it's hard to contain it all, but yet we know so little. Oh, I am hungry.
I'm surprised you could turn around this couch. That big old head of yours.
My God, this boy did not eat my jam. Eddie? Eddie!
What?
Eddie! Get in here.
Girl, what you want?
Did you eat all the jam?
I don't know. Shouldn't there be some in the fridge?
Yeah, that's what I thought, but there doesn't seem to be any. And guess what? We the only 2 in the house that eat it. So I ask again, did your big head eat all the strawberry jam?
I can neither confirm nor deny, but I mean, if it was that important, maybe you should have gotten to it first.
Why'd you do that? You know I always make a PB&J after school. Can't stand you sometimes.
So what? I don't care. Besides, now you can broaden your horizons with something else. I'm doing you a favor.
Really? Well, I'm doing you a favor. You ugly. Deal with that. Chestless.
Whatever. You're just being Tom Petty because you didn't get a chance to enjoy the sweet, sweet savory jam. Nothing like when it hits your tongue. It's an explosion of joy in your mouth.
Get over here.
Nessa, you might as well stop before you hurt yourself. You ain't never gonna catch me. Stop playing, girl. I don't want your ugly to rub off on me.
You're the ugly one. Why do you think babies cry when they see you?
Nessa, Eddie, y'all stop all that running in my kitchen. What do you think this is?
Mama, but he started it.
I don't care. Now y'all stop that foolishness. Y'all too old for this horse playing in the house.
But Mama, Eddie hit me.
No, I didn't. All I did was get her up off me.
Boy, what did I tell you about hitting your sister? I don't want to see that again. You hear me? But nothing. I said what I said, boy. In fact, go outside and bring in the rest of the groceries.
That's what he gets.
And I can't do anything in this house.
All right now. Your son gonna have me catch a case.
And your daughter's gonna have me catch one. Nessa, you gotta stop picking on your little brother. What were y'all arguing about anyway?
He ate up all the strawberry jam.
Here, I saw it was all gone before I left this morning.
Sweet. Thanks, Mom. Bless us, our Lord, for these are thy gifts. For we're about to receive from thy bounty through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. I got a sandwich, I got a sandwich. I got a sandwich, I got a sandwich.
When you're done with the sandwich, meet me in the garage so we can work on the car. I gotta go into the office after dinner, so we're gonna put some time in early.
Okay, Daddy. Okay, Daddy, I'm ready.
All right, baby girl. So today we're going to put on these last 2 new tires and install the new spark plug.
Cool.
Roll the first one over here. We're going to start with the driver's side.
To a fault, my dad is a hoarder of information found in books. To the point where he had the bright idea to restore a car together.
All right. Now when you're changing the tire, what tools do you need?
A lug wrench and a jack.
Good.
We've been working on it for the last 2 years, learning about wheel alignments, engine leaks, timing belts, and transmission units.
Where are those found in your car?
In the trunk underneath the spare tire.
Nice job. So once you begin the process, be sure your jack is set up properly.
Let's just say it's been a serious
Now, once you
process,
get the old tire off,
but I still wouldn't trade it
right
because
next
it's
to the
given
jack.
us time
The reason
together.
being, if by mistake, while you're changing the tire, you bump the jack or it slips, the flat tire can serve as a last resort for the car to land on without it landing on you.
Ah, that's smart. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah, well, I'm a pretty smart guy.
It's formed these pockets of time where my dad and I can just kick it. We put on some music and just talk, laugh, share, and learn about one another. Sometimes we even learn from one another.
Here, finish it up. Nice, very nice. Now, just do a final check on all the nuts and make sure they are all in well. Sweet, you're all done.
Okay, great. That definitely ain't easy.
Never fear hard work. We're built to endure. We're built to accomplish whatever we set our minds to do.
Every girl thinks their daddy is great. He's the one person nothing can destroy. In these pockets of time, it has allowed him to open up to me and share his concerns, dreams, and his wishes for my brother and me. The most precious to me is that he's been able to share his failures.
So, how was school today?
It was fine. Just glad to get through it. Ugh. The only thing that sucks, I gotta do a stupid English assignment over break.
Oh, really? What's it about?
We have to come up with a way to depict what a great America would look like to us.
That sounds like an interesting subject matter. Have you thought about what you're going to depict?
No. The only thing I've been thinking about is what movies and shows I'm going to watch and what order.
Just because you're on break don't mean you need to turn your brain off. Trust me, when you become an adult, all these breaks and stuff, they go away. As you will soon learn, living is expensive. Just never be afraid of hard work. You know, thinking about your project, you should revisit some of those McDonald's Black History short books I had you write essays on. You remember those?
How could I forget? Torturous. You realize I was 11 at the time, right?
I know.
And you thought it was a great idea to have an 11-year-old have to present weekly book reports on Black history figures?
And what was so wrong with that?
It was cruel. You and your red pen were so mean.
I know. But you did it, didn't you?
Yes.
And you learned some valuable stuff, right?
Yes.
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't know anything about how Garrett Morgan invented the stoplight, or about Lonnie Johnson and the Super Soaker, or even about the accomplishments of Benjamin Banneker, from producing the first almanac to the first accurate woodworking clock in America and that finished the design of Washington, D.C. If I'm not mistaken, those books could still be on the wall. Besides, you act like you got nothing out of the deal. Didn't you get a Happy Meal and a toy every week?
Yeah. But you do make a good point. I'll mow it.
Dad, look at what came in the mail.
Oh, Lord, let me get to praying. Be with us.
Shut up, Nessa.
Congrats, son. This is great. Look at you becoming a man.
Yes, I am. Hey, is it possible to go driving this weekend? I have to get my hours in with an adult.
I can make sure I give you a few hours in the morning. I have a couple of things I need to do for work, and I got to attend to some things for your mom and work on your sister's car. Let's shoot for like 8 a.m. Sunday, okay?
Sure, that'll work. Thanks, Dad.
All right, Nessa, why don't you go inside and let me work on the spark plug piece? I'll show you what I did later. Does that sound good?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Dad. I used to believe my dad was everything back when I was younger, but these pockets of time, these moments confirm he's more than everything to my family.
It's the high part. How's that go? No.
Hey, Dad.
Nope, that was off again. Yeah?
You're an awesome dad.
Thanks, baby girl. Let's stay. Man, jeez. Tough, man.
Hey listeners, how you doing? This is Charles Price here. I am the author of The Council and also the producer of the Council series. I just wanted to take the time to say thank you. Thank you for joining us on this podcast adventure. I pray that the story is entertaining to you. I pray that it's got your attention. I pray that you're learning something, and I pray that you would just continue to grow with us, continue to enjoy this season as it goes forward. I just wanted to take the time to thank the actors for their participation. Without you all, I would not be nothing. I thank you for giving all that you have, pouring yourselves into this project, for the listeners, for the audience, for bringing the characters to life and allowing them to shine through. And I just want to thank God for this opportunity. I thank him for just giving me this content, giving me this story for Black people, for Black culture, but also for all. It can be an avenue for reconciliation. It can be a tool for unification for all of us and sharing our wisdom and our insights. If you could do me a favor, everyone that's listening, if you can do me a favor, please share this out with someone that you love, a friend of yours, family member, hey, just a friend on the bus, whoever you can. Share this out because we want to make this a global experience. If you can visit our website, www.councilseries.com, where you can purchase your very own copy of The Council. All of this would be helpful for us. We'll be able to go forward, create more content where you get to hear more Black stories, artistic stories that have resilience in it, that have triumph, that have lessons, that have knowledge for everyone to learn from what we have to offer in the Black culture. But I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. I just want to shout you out, let you know that I'm here, and I'm going to give you back into the story. Enjoy.
Morning, baby girl. How'd you sleep?
Morning, Dad. I slept well. It's waking up to that terrible smell of coffee that sucks. Do you have to drink that stuff all the time?
Disgusting. What do you mean? This stuff is amazing. It's the best part of waking up.
Well, if you could find it in your heart to stop, I'd greatly appreciate that. Besides, I thought I'd start my day off on the good foot with some Eggos.
Well, I'll make sure to abide by those rules in your house. Last time I checked, this was my house. Them Eggos must be extra delicious when they're free.
That's fine. I think I'll make Mom aware that you said this is your house, because I could have sworn she said this was her house. I must be confused.
See, now you ain't playing fair. That's called bringing a gun to a knife fight.
Well, hey, I play to win. What can I say? What are you reading?
Oh, I'm just doing some early morning studying. Mom isn't going to be happy that I'm missing another service, so I thought I'd get a jump to do some studying so I can at least say I've read some today without lying.
Yes, you're taking Eddie driving today. Where are y'all going?
Probably just up to y'all's high school. You got the open course right there, so getting it done early will ensure no one else is out there for Eddie to bump into.
As a slightly concerned sister, I asked the question, are we sure he's ready for this step?
Well, like it or not, he's getting older. And with that, he's going to want the privilege of driving. I just need to make sure he's capable of handling the responsibility. It's my duty to make sure he's prepared for all that comes with driving, no matter how difficult it may be for both of us.
Oh, let me get that. Hey, Dad? What's wrong? Are you nervous about the whiplash you may experience with him?
No, I'm not concerned about that. I'm praying he's ready to handle the responsibility of driving.
So anyway, I can come along?
I don't think that's a good idea, baby
Please,
girl.
Daddy, I want to watch. I want to see if he's a better driver than me. Plus, I can play the buffer role. Keep you two entertained and point out his erroneous steps in a comedic way if I see you starting to get frustrated with him.
I don't know. I mean, he has to focus on what's happening, and I'm going to be focused on teaching.
Please, Dad, I promise I'll be good. I promise.
Okay. I guess it won't be bad for Eddie to learn how to concentrate when he has various passengers in the car. Who knows? It can be a good lesson for you, too. You have to promise one thing, though.
Yeah, anything.
You can't hold anything you see or hear against me. I want you to know everything that may or may not happen is to make Eddie better and a more aware driver.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go eat in the living room if that's okay.
Sure, but don't spill anything. Hey, Nessa, when you're done eating, go wake up your brother and both of y'all get dressed so we can head out.
Okay, good to go.
Are you confirmed? Decide. Ours. I don't have to. Come.
They say if you pay attention to the signs,
Is it possible you go driving this weekend?
you can see the makings of what type of day it's going to be.
It's my duty.
Perhaps focusing on the smell of the coffee, what's wrong? Or the joy I have for Eggos distracted me
I'm praying.
from seeing what's brewing right in front of me.
No matter how difficult.
Are you nervous?
You have just listened to another episode of The Council. Tune in next time for an all-new episode. This episode stars Florence Cuffey as Jessica Whitfield, Amber Price as Vanessa Whitfield, Christopher Thomas as Eddie Whitfield, David Webb as James Whitfield. KOGI Principles presents The Council, story written, directed, produced, and edited by Charles Price. Thank you for listening, and if you can't get enough of The Council, please visit www.councilseries.com to purchase your very own copy. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends, family, and a random person.